Should work. There we go. Let's see here. Hello Techno Trolling, thank you very much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, man. Easy clap indeed. Mine must 7.13 and 7.14. I shouldn't ask a British person, like, okay, let's ask a normal person, yeah, like Jibe. So yours was 3 kilograms and 200 grams, okay. Your CPU is still obese. Is your CPU still Techno Trolling? Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, Pipes. Well, yes, it is. $3,500 grams. Okay. Like, what is that even? What did you say? Like 5 ounces? Is it like 5 cups? 5? I don't know. Coffee mugs or something? Like, I don't even know what 7 is supposed to mean. Baby obesity. Video babies is pounds and ounces. Greetings and salutations. Hello, Waldmod. Greetings, sir. I have no clue what I'm doing today, by the way, guys. Absolutely no idea. Also, why can I not click on this? So, like always, I farted. Good, good. Like usual. Yeah, like usual. With no plan at the moment. Exactly. Line, it's either this or I don't stream at all. I guess we can actually do what I wanted to do yesterday, which is update all of the abilities so they use the correct stats and then remove the fake stats. How about we do that actually? Oopsie. Weight in stones, height in feet. I don't make the rules. I hope or wonder if the Americans or the the English idiots ever going to change their system. Their metric system. Probably not, but it would be great if they did. Because I think their metric system is just dumb. They pawned their babies to get their signature teeth. Just let chat vote for what we work on, can only be good. I have a cool idea. I'm just wondering whether the game idea will work, whether it will be fun, you know. And I can't talk about it yet because I want it to be a surprise, so I don't know who I should ask. We also know weight in kilogram and height in centimeters in the UK and can use both. Given the US favorite game of kicking the can to future generations, I doubt it will happen. Oh yeah, true, true, 100%. Let's work on Ice Shot first. Ice Shot is gonna deal ice damage. Okay, this is Ice Shot. Has anyone seen Coffee Lava? What is he up to? Did Cheekup stream yesterday? Guys, I saw a very funny video about a person using someone else's Wi-Fi. I was checking out Twitter. And the one guy was using someone else's Wi-Fi for free. And you got angry when the guy started using a password. And he actually went over to the guy's door and confronted him about it. Using someone else's Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, Today's gonna be a very chill one. I'm very excited to see the baby. I'm not so excited for the drive there, to be honest. Gotta be completely honest with you guys. Absolutely not excited to drive over a fucking Autobahn in English. Alright, yeah, what do we have here? 0 plus 80. I think it's a little bit too much. Highway. Yeah, absolutely not excited for that. But hey, what you gonna do, huh? Motorway. Shire sounds like something from the Land of the Rings though. At least you have barbecues. I'm from Yorkshire. We have Yorkshire puddings and red Yorkshire dogs. Yeah, that actually sounds like the Shire. Nings is actually a Lord of the Rings character. Which one would she be though? Probably some character that's always complaining. Which character always complains in Lord of the Rings? I don't remember anyone, actually. Pippin? I guess. I've been on to date orbit or two in my life, in my time. Okay, so by the way, what I'm doing here is I'm just slowly implementing all of these abilities using the description and the correct stat values. So instead of this, we use those target stats, which are a little bit easier to work with. But should we really do that, to be honest? Like, to be entirely honest. Abilities and target stats, like, what the hell? Thank you very much, Jordan, for following. Dildo Gaggins Lima, thank you very much for following. Pippin. I have a question for you guys. How about this? You know what? Since I'm going to make a relaxing stream today, anyways, I have a question for you. Okay. Let's put out the drawing board and think for a while, okay? So here's my idea. In my game, where am I? To the left. So how about we move the window a little bit over to the right? Like that, and then I can use most of it. Danke sehr für following. Hello Yagmotu. Hey Shade11. Shut the fuck up. Stop following and unfollowing. In my game I have stats. Okay. And these could range from HP to physical damage, you know, to cold damage. Whoops, this is supposed to be a D. This is nuts. Okay, and obviously many more stats. Okay, here's the my design. Hello Haskas, my man, how's it going? Here's how it here is how it whatever. So here it is. This is how it is in my game. A unit obviously has those stats. Okay. But a unit can shoot projectiles. Okay, and this is something that I wanted to work on for a long time. A projectile. Now, let's make an example, right? This is how it is in my game, right? Let's make an example. Let's say a unit has 100 physical damage. And it shoots by the way, is that how you should write it? Shoot? Shoots a projectile. Shoots a projectile. That would deal 100 damage. Shoots a projectile which deals 100 damage. Shit. Deal 100 damage. Simple. Now, here's where the problem starts. And unfortunately, I have to get rid of most of this because I think I wrote the example very badly. Let's do it again. So let's say, okay, unit has stats Could have selected and shrunk it. Okay, yeah. Do that next time. Unit has stats, right? Let's say 100 physical damage. Same example, but different this time. 100 physical damage. Now, an ability has plus 50 physical damage. Okay. And the ability also has stats. Okay, so when a unit uses an ability, it does unit. Good morning, motherfucker. Good morning, Silly the Cat, man. It it does unit. Plus ability. Okay. So that would be 100 on physical damage plus 50 on the ability. Okay. This is how it works. How long have you been working on the game? Newcomer here. Hello there, Ozosa. I've been working on the game for about 2.5 years at this point. A little bit under 2.5 years, but we could say that. 2.5 years, yeah. 8 years? No, that is not true. That is absolutely not true. I did not work on it for 8 years. Now, here's the problem. Okay, so this is how it works. It's a little bit complicated, but I think you guys can follow along, right? Here's the problem. Projectiles. This is the problem. Come on, you can read that, right? Problem is projectiles. If a unit uses an ability, I have no idea what's going on. I have an idea what's going on, but I have no idea. When I use an ability, the projectile is in air. I don't want a projectile to have stats. I want a projectile. I want a projectile to reference the unit. Owner. Using an owner. Why do I want to do this? Why? Well, because Path of Exile does it. And it seems to be the most efficient way to do it. If I give a projectile a list of stats, right? I could not do this. And I could say, well, okay, the projectile references stats. This is what I currently have. Then I have a bunch of data on the projectile that I don't need. It is a snapshot, essentially. You gotta keep a list of each tower's current projectiles. No, a projectile is just a projectile in the game. If a projectile flies in the game, the only way to find out who it belongs to is to look at its owner. What if you upgrade while the projectile is launched? Well, then the projectile will become stronger. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the minimum data needed for a projectile because I will have a bunch of projectiles in the game. Projectiles can behave in many different ways, you know. They can fly. And then they can deal AoE damage. They can fly and leave a trail of fire behind them. You know? They can fly and pierce multiple units. You know? There's so many things. The tower defense uses an extreme amount of resource. Yeah, I guess not. Why not just keep the total damage it will cause in as a data? Well, because the total damage is not split in physical damage. The total damage is phys. And it is cold. It's fire, etc. Then you have lighting and the gemcraft battles. They all have problems with resources due to the massive amount of objects. Is that correct or not? Gemcraft TD 5-6 battles 1-2. They all have problems with resources due to the massive amount of objectiles. Victor, hello there, bro, on YouTube. And let it be a node and outside functions deal with them passing by reference. Let it be a node with one value damage and outside functions handle the passing by reference. Essentially in my game I just have a list of projectiles, like an array. And that array of projectiles needs to be updated. I don't pass around projectiles at all. I just have this list of projectiles that I need to update. So I have a projectile, I know where it's flying, I know the speed. Yeah, a projectile also has, you know, speed. Oops, that is so bad. So badly written. It has speed. It has maybe a target ID. You know, if for this is used for homing. Now obviously I could create different types of projectiles. Homing projectiles and normal projectiles, but I feel like that is a little bit going too much into refactoring. Hello Schnibble. Gemcraft runs into issues when you curse the rounds thousands of times and end up having 10,000 enemies in queue and 3,000 on the field with a map full of 80 plus gems. Man, that sounds like a lot of stuff to compute, holy shit. Homing would be badass. Yeah, homing is already, I think, implemented. It's a percentage value, basically. But wouldn't this refactoring be good for optimization? This, I need to do this, and I also need to figure out the proper, how do you call that? Chain of, the proper chain of, how do you call that, man? Of data flow or something? I would calculate the unit's stats plus the unit's ability results once and store that in the unit's ability data. Then reference the ability from the projectile. Only when the unit stats or ability stats change, which is not often, you recalculate and update the ability. All projectiles will become upgraded immediately when this happens, and you keep projectiles small this way. Yes, though I need to have an ability that says, well, the projectile from this unit is not based on some sort of ability, it is just based on the unit. Because it could be that it is just from the unit, not from the ability. I think I sent you a gif of that very long time ago. Yeah, that's what tower defenses normally run into. Balloons TD regrow farming can oftentimes have up hundreds of thousands of balloons on screen at once. I think I sent you a gif. Yeah, you sent me one. So this, I wanted to do this in a long time, for a long time, but I wanted to do this off stream because this is very technical, and you guys, yeah, I know this is simply because this is very technical, you know, and it requires a little bit of knowledge about how my engine works. But this is the basic overview of that. Projectiles. How about we put this in green? Projectiles do reference units as an owner already. this does happen. Oh god. How about I just select this and then get rid of that and we draw that again, huh? So this already happens. So I already have this data on the projectile. But the projectile also has stats at the moment, which I think is a little too much, because the stat system will grow and there will be so many stats that the projectile just doesn't need. I would love to see this on stream. This is a good learning opportunity. You ever use Excel Draw? It's cool. I like Paint more, but yeah, Excel Draw is cool too, sure. Yeah, I just like this more. Yeah, I mean, we can go through this. I have to go through this anyways, and since I didn't plan anything for today, let's just do this. You don't have to add data to the projectile, just give them properties and make another function calculate the damage. I would always do it from an ability. If you want to do it from the unit, then just make a base ability with all stats set to 0, so no bonus is applied. The way, I mean, well, here's how it works. The ability stores only its own stats, if that makes sense. So the unit has 100 physical damage and the ability has 50. Together they deal 150. Thank you very much for following, by the way, Codex. It is a little bit complicated because I had so many different things in my game. So I always need to look at the unit to know how much. You got intimidated with by Excel Draw? No, I just like Paint more, bro. I know it's crazy. Cakez, can you explain what the problem actually is? You're talking about the numbers. There's no big deal. This is a structural problem. Or what's the deal? Yeah, this is a structural problem. Hello, shiny blue dragon, bro. How's it going? That is a pirate software enjoyer. Hello there, bro. That emote looks cool. This is not straightforward, and I probably have to draw another diagram just to figure out what is actually going on. Because it's actually not that simple, bro. I would love if it was simple. I love me some MS Paint. If you want to keep it really simple, then you can calculate the result when the projectile hits something. You have to do this anyway for defenses and resistances. Unfortunately, cuboid bullet, I have to calculate it every frame. Unless I keep the speed. Because I'll give you an example. In Path of Exile you can fire projectiles. In Path of Exile you can fire projectiles, right? These are projectiles. Projectiles. And let's say they have a speed of 200. When your character changes from 200 to 300, while these are active, they also change to 300 immediately. So as the character gets a buff, you know, for example, using a buff, and that could be a shrine buff. And this is, you know, Path of Exile, by the way, PoE. The projectiles become faster immediately. And so that means the projectiles, they always look at the player. They always, in a way, reference back. Interesting. So you're doing this for old projectiles as well? I was thinking the same, but then I saw that Path of Exile is doing it this way, and I realized that there must be a reason why they do it this way, and I want to figure out why that is first. I think they do that for performance issues. More data means more stuff to carry around, more stuff to copy, and that's not good. Isn't this an observer pattern? I don't know if this is an observer pattern. I'm purely talking about data, and to me it seems like that the speed of the projectile is determined on the character. It is determined depending on the character's stats. So for example, the character has a projectile speed of 200. He gets a buff from a shrine. It turns into 300. The projectiles are faster. So a projectile could have its own speed value, but it is updated by the player. In PoE, there might be an insane amount of projectiles, so that's probably why they don't want to store the projectile speed per projectile. Yeah, it could be WGG. I will have a bunch of projectiles too. I will have a lot of characters. And if I cannot figure out a way to handle that, then I will run into problems as well. So, yeah. This has been a long time coming, guys. I will get myself some coffee. Fuck, we just had a break in terms of ads. Fuck. I'll get myself some coffee. And so yeah, since this updates immediately, I know that the projectile doesn't hold much data. So this is where this comes into play. You know, the unit has data, the ability changes the data on top of the unit's data, and the projectile seems to read it. Be right back real quick. So yeah, it could take a while until we find out a great solution to this. There is a minimum size for each enemy that you don't go below. If there's a minimum size. Hey Cakez, how it goes today? Hey Taz DJ, hello there bro. We are figuring out how to properly do projectiles in the game moving forward, because I want to log in the final iteration of projectiles. I want to log in how exactly I'm going to calculate, spawn and update projectiles, so that when I have a bunch of enemies on screen, it is not going to lag out. Because you guys have to realize as well, if the projectile references the data from its owner, yeah, then we have to load in the entire memory of the owner into the memory. So it might not even be more efficient. What are you using to sketch on Paint? Just your mouse? No, a viewer gifted me a Wacom tablet and I'm using that. I'm left-handed and so I cannot draw very well with my right mouse hand. Could learn it, but this is much more simple. How do you like the Wacom tablet? I think it's fine. It's okay. It takes time getting used to it. It's like you can, when you have a paper, right, you can rotate that a little bit and then draw straight. If you do that with a Wacom tablet, it is like if I rotate the Wacom tablet now and I draw up and down, if that makes sense. Can I even draw? Yeah. So for example, I can draw a straight line now. No, I drew a straight line like this, but it actually draws the line. You see that? How it drew the line in a weird way? Like up. This is the only thing that, like, a tablet has to be perfectly straight all the time. And I'm like one of those people that likes to rotate the paper. Like, I'm not like a person that likes to have this straight. That's a little bit weird. Left-handed, you use your mouse on the right-handed? Yes. So yeah, maybe aren't there guys? There's no point in using a left-handed mouse. I have learned how to use it right-handed. If you download the Wacom app, you can change the orientation of the tablet to portrait mode. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have the app actually. Which side of your camera is left? This is left for me. So you guys have inverted. But the reason for that is this. If I'm on the right, then the camera is rotated normally. So I always look in the middle of the screen with my face. Always going for the healthy option, Cakez. I had not eaten yet. I've been awake since 6 AM, so I wanted to eat at least a little bit. Where's the donuts? Oh, we don't have any. I would have never guessed you were not a straight guy. Maybe it is easiest to just store all of the stats on the projectile and just call it a day. But it could still become a computational problem. Do whatever feels better than worry about Optimization later. I watched your J video. Hey, my man, you liked it? Unsigned Digit. Hello there, bro. Let me find a projectile. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, man? Just get the fuck off! Oh. Starts very well today. Projectile. There we go, there's the structure right here. It has a lot of data. This is bad. This should be an ability ID. There should be no projectile type. Let's see, do we have a none ability? Yeah. It's fucking difficult to type with an apple in your hand, man. I don't think I need those flags anymore. I think this can go away. This one as well. Okay, so now we are getting to owner and target ID. Iterator, thank you very much for following. Cakez, when you have time, read up on the inherited state. If you knew about it, you wouldn't have both an ability and a sprite ID, but I need a sprite ID and an ability ID, bro. I need to know how it looks, and I need to know which ability I'm referencing. Otherwise, I don't know how the projectile should behave. If a projectile flies, thank you very much for following, for subscribing, brother. I appreciate it very much. Guys, don't be stupid. Listen. I need to know how a projectile looks and how it behaves. The way a projectile behaves depends on the ability that it is using. For example, if a projectile flies, then it's supposed to drop puddles of poison as it flies around the screen. Then how do I know, or how do I make those puddles of poison spawn? right? I need some piece of code that knows, oh, I should be spawning a puddle of poison now because my, I don't know, timer has reached a certain threshold, a certain frequency threshold. Okay. Listen. An ability is a unique identifier for a sprite, no? Yeah. Sure, they can be the same. I can be unlucky and ability 2 is, I don't know, sprite, I don't know, green or something. And? How's that a problem? It's just an integer number, it's like an ID. By that sentiment, I could never use an owner ID or a target ID. Because effectively those are two ints. That makes sprite ID redundant? No, because these will be two different IDs. The sprite ID for the projectile can be vastly different. Good morning, Cakez. So good morning, Zed. How's it going, my brother? Put sprite ID on ability? No. Because there can be abilities that spawn 5 different sprites. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. Guys, stop complaining about 2 fucking IDs on a struct. That is not the fucking problem, man. If anything, it's this type right here, the projectile type. That's causing issues because that is redundancy. This is redundancy. The projectile type arrow, burning trail, explosive arrow, fireball, all of this, that is a problem, brother. I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you how to make it better. This is not making it better, guys. This is not making it better. You are wrong. It is not I'm sorry, but you are actually wrong there. This is not making it better. We are not getting anywhere with this. I need to know how the projectile looks, and I need to know what type of behavior the projectile should do. And the looks are dependent on the sprite ID, and the behavior is dependent on the ability ID, and that is that. Removing redundancy will make it better. There is no redundancy. The ability should not hold information about a sprite a projectile should have. That is redundancy. Because the ability should just be, the ability should have a description, the ability should have stats that affect the player, the ability should have a level, and maybe an icon for the menu. It should not concern itself whether it could potentially be a projectile, a poison puddle on the ground. That is not the job of the ability. The ability just has stats and then a behavior routine. That is what it has. How do you know that? Because I fucking programmed that thing. Brother, removing redundancy will make it better. Okay, I don't have time to argue this. I'm not going to get into a stupid argument like that because there's always different opinions on how someone should structure their code. It doesn't matter. If you think differently, that is fine. I think differently too. That is totally correct. Both ways, both solutions will, both ways lead to a solution, so it is fine. I like this way better, and so I'm going to do it this way. And I don't believe that the other way is a better way. I believe the other way is a worse way. Anyways. Cause, yeah. Your opinion is wrong. It's your project at the end of the day. How do I know that this is a good design choice? Well, after having done multiple projectile implementations in the past, I know that this is the best design choice so far. That's why. It's not the first time I do projectiles. Okay. See, this is what I have right now. This is the stats. And we would reference the stats. What of this screams, oop? No, guys. I think you guys are thinking in way too complicated patterns. It is all about data here, guys. It doesn't matter if you use oop, functional programming, or any other concept. It is all about where is the data stored? How do I change the data? How do I reference the data? That is what it is about. You guys are thinking too much in terms of structs, coding principles, coding ideas. That doesn't have any place here, because we are strictly talking about a data transformation. A data transformation doesn't concern itself how if it's in a class or if it's in a structure, if it is in a function. It doesn't care about that. The only thing that we have to do is figure out a way to transform the data in the easiest way possible without doing any dumb stuff. It's hard to get something like this right. Yeah, that's true. Anyways, you can take a look at this Cakez. Excalibur, can you take a look at this Cakez? Yeah, sure. Sure, bro. Let me open that. Here. Let's see. Can I move this? Middle mouse, okay. And how do I zoom? Control? Ah, okay. Oh god, okay, that's a lot. Let's see, example. Ashox, thank you very much for following. We have... Oh my god, shut the guys, stop. I side with Cakez on this one, especially giving an ability can be used on or by various entities. This is a dolphin. Nice one. Awesome. Stop, guys! What are you doing? Why did you allow them to draw? Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, okay, I can't take a look at this cuboid. They destroyed your picture. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh really? Ornate Hornets? Interesting. Okay, I will screenshot it and send it on Discord. Okay. God damn. So we have a unit that has 100 damage, and the ability has bonus stats of plus 50 damage. Projectiles, look at the abilities plus the unit. Yeah, I mean, I would draw it like this. You know, I would go this way, here, and then over here. That's what I would do, right? I would go, yeah. Okay, I would go the other way around. I'm 500%, 5000% not ornate. Okay. Hey, any advice for someone coming from a game engine like Unity and when I get rid of the engine to learn more? Giza, you can Yeah, you could try another engine, why not? You could try Godot, or you could, I could link you a tutorial of how to make an engine, but it's not that easy to follow. I tried to make it as easy as possible, but that's an engine from scratch, if you wanna take a look at that. Minimal data per projectile. Speed, sprite reference, ability reference. I think I need more data. Cuboid bullet. I need data about... Okay, bro. I need data about how many units have been hit, for example. Diagram gamedev, I put it on Discord in the feedback channel. Okay, thank you so much. Sure, bro. Delicious. Fucking delicious, mate. Put it on Discord. Did it work? It did work. Look at that, boys. Look at that beautiful face. Is it big enough? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I would go this way, by the way. I would go to the left here and then over to the ability, right? I would start to look at the unit first. And if we have an ability, I would take that into account as well. And then the projectile has minimal data, yeah. The minimum data required for the projectile. So no stats, right? But a projectile has more, unfortunately. It needs to know where to fly to. If it doesn't have a target, it needs to know the direction in which to fly to. It needs to store its position. This is the minimal data to know how to fly a projectile. Then it needs to have a collider. At least it needs to store that somehow. There can be many different projectiles with different colliders. Can you explain what the problem is? I'm also a new dev, but I can't understand what the actual problem is. Oh, the actual problem is that in a tower defense game, like this one, when you let me show you. When you have a bunch of units on the screen, they can all spawn projectiles. And those projectiles... Why does he stop? Oh, he's supposed to attack. How about we don't give him an attack? I didn't get... Oh, I gave him the homing missile ability because I'm a dumbass. Okay. No, actually I did not. Did you draw that graph? No, that was Cuboid Bullet. When hello Asen. Why did it not play any sounds? Well, I don't know why it didn't play any sounds, but okay. Ah, fuck, I should not have put the scratch ability on the wizard here. That was my mistake. And now I have to undo everything that I did on projectiles here. So it still works. Right? Ah yeah, I was working on that. Give me a second. 10. Yeah, we're currently talking about how projectiles are being used in the game. And when you have many projectiles in the game, you want to keep the data as minimal as possible. So for each projectile you need to store, well, how many enemies has it hit yet? This could potentially be in some sort of ring buffer, but still. Yeah, I have an array of these IDs, which is a lot of data. Then I have, I guess, a target that I hit. And then probably these target components are obsolete. Same with the projectile type. This is, all of this is obsolete. Because we will have the ability ID to take a look at. And then this could be calculated based on stats. Rotation speed. This is when I have a bone. But I guess the bone rotation speed could be dependent on the projectile speed. Same with this. This could potentially be calculated. See, like, this is the thing. I can calculate the speed using the player. I don't need. Why do you need to store the hit IDs? You only need this info in the frame that you hit on hit. You do the calculation right there and then no need to store it after. A projectile can pierce an enemy. Cakez is my best friend. Hello, Max Funky. Just don't get lost, smiley face. You mean with the tutorial I linked him, Victor? Did someone text you? What if the player dies? Do you keep it around? Did someone text you? What the fuck? Huh? Give me a second. Give me a second. Why the fuck am I a nice person, huh, guys? Why am I nice? Just gonna fucking quickly make an apple real quick here. So, Cakez, why do you need to store the IDs? What if the player dies? Do you keep it around? I forgot. If the player dies, I keep the... I think I delete the projectile. As far as I know. Yeah, the projectile deletes itself. Hey, Cakez, did you play with your setup more? I don't hear any audio issues today. I have not. I didn't have the time. I made the J video. And you need to, you know, hopefully the J video is popping off. Or will pop off. Let's not say pop off, probably won't. The game I made is not that great, but let's say it gets more than, hopefully more than 5k views would be great. What are you doing? Why did you leave PC? Why are you doing something with an apple? Because my wife doesn't feel that well. And asked me if I could give her an apple. And so, yeah, I want to talk to you guys while I do that. So I'm making an apple. So the reason why I need those hit IDs, Cuboid Bullet, is... Was it a text? Yeah. The reason why I need those hit IDs is because I need to keep track of which units I hit. A projectile can pierce an enemy, and if I pierce that enemy, I do not want to hit that enemy again. If I don't keep track of the enemies that I hit with the projectile, well then how do I know? How do I know that I have hit that unit? You know? J videos are nice. Sad that the language is not open yet. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, bro. Yeah, I mean, it could take a while for that to finally finish. That's true. As far as I know, Jonathan Blow will take his time till it's complete, and that could take a while. Yeah. So yeah, I need the hit IDs, and 20 is just an arbitrary number that I chose in hopes that it will be enough. Maybe 20 is a little bit too much. I don't think a unit will have 20 pierce. Usually you will get to like at most, I would say 10 pierce, and that's already a lot. Should probably tone that down a little bit. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna eat this. Fucking hell. Okay. There we go. Hello there, Rufus and Doofus. Long time no see, bro. Okay. Now, here's the thing. A projectile has a range. You know balloons? When a dart monkey shoots a dart, it has a certain range. The projectiles do not fly endlessly. So that means I also keep track of the travel distance of the projectile and the range. This one is dumb, I think. We should get rid of this. Particle emitters do not need to be stored on the projectile. Now, Rika, thank you very much for subscribing. Guys, now that we have some people here, I made a video. Oh, cool, 29 about Jay. You know, you remember the Terraria clone we made in Jay? I made a video about it in hopes of getting my money for the PSU back that I lost, that broke. So if you guys want to watch it, it's a good video. I put a lot of effort into it, even though I know that the game we made is not that great. Okay, I know that, but I have never played Terraria. I can't fucking make a Terraria clone without playing Terraria. Okay, so yeah. I guess I can link it on YouTube too. Gonna try my best. Got a lot of time. Yeah, Chizza, try your best, bro. Oh no, I'm not that good of a developer yet, or even worse worry about that. Still a student. To be honest, I don't really care make famous epic looking games, but I really know what's going on. Dude, you should use the time to learn. Cheza. This is on YouTube, by the way, guys. Then play it. Listen, Links, I'm working on it. I'm setting up all of the things so I can just chunk out content. I'm working on it. First step is to get a rotation, not Ablauf in English. Ein Ablauf. Ein Tagesablauf. In English, but in English. Tagesablauf. I don't know what that is called, man. Routine. Yeah. Okay. Now. Render options. This is something like transparency, for example, or bloom, or yeah, this is transparency information about the projectile sprite. I don't know if I need that. That's why I'm trying to learn. I was bummed community didn't choose Minecraft though. Yeah, I don't understand why these guys didn't choose Minecraft. I don't know. Why did you guys choose Minecraft over... why did you guys choose Terraria over Minecraft? Minecraft would have been a better game, I think, to make. In J. Would have been cooler. Terraria is better? Anyways. Good. They didn't want you to struggle with 3D yet. You know what? I think I'm going to keep the stats on the projectile for now. And if the projectile update loop becomes too long, then we'll do something about it. It is a snapshot, but that's the easiest to do, I think. Not gonna lie, this would be a great video, how to optimize a tower defense for a mass amount of objects. This could be a good video if I had a reference of something being bad. I don't have slowdown in my game yet because I have not limit tested it. So in order to make a good video about it, we first need to have a problem. A case where, let's say, 1,000 projectiles slow down the game. Without the problem, we cannot find a solution or make a solution. Now, while this is kinda interesting, it is also kinda like shooting in the dark at the moment, because we don't know. So I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now. And if this becomes a problem, then we'll fix it. Doesn't Bloons 2D slow down with many projectiles? I have seen XQC stream Pixelize. Yeah, Bloons 2D slows down as well, yeah. That is it. Let's look at the game, how I'm doing it currently. This is what I do. I take a projectile reference. I get the owner and the target. If the projectile is out of range, I remove it. And if the projectile is supposed to home in on the target, which is a homing strength variable, then I will slightly adjust the direction based on that strength. So it's like a lerp function, if that makes sense. But I'm currently not utilizing this homing strength in the game yet. But I will do that. I rotate the projectile if it is supposed to rotate. And then I draw it and I check for collision. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I think the biggest cause for concern could be the collision detection. But yeah, that is mostly everything I do, and then I attack using the stats for the projectile. There we go. This is where the stats come into play. And if I were to use, if I were to attack here, and I didn't have any stats on the projectile, if the projectile was just referencing the player, then I would do the following. I would do a stats is owner.stats. Oh, I see. Yeah, and then if projectile.ability ID is unequal to ability none. If we are actually using an ability with this projectile, you know, ice shot, fire shot, burning trail, anything like that, then we would add to the stats the get ability from the owner, the ability, the projectile.ability ID. And then we would use the stats from that. Right, so I would add in the stats for the ability as well. That you see cuboid bullet, that's how I would do it. And then I would supply those stats. That's what I would do. And then I would attack. The thing is, this is where it becomes interesting. What if we are piercing? If I keep the stats on the projectile, I can just remove one pierce from the projectile and move on. Stats equals stats. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a plus, of course. Do you work as a dev or as a hobby? Hello there, the Zari on YouTube. I work as a dev. I try to make this streaming, YouTube, and game development my my main like work. I have been doing this for 2 years now. About 2 years. I can barely scrape by, but I hope that it will get better when I release my first game. He is a full-time streamer, ergo full-time unemployed. You could say it like that, yeah. I don't have a regular job, that is true. How many years of experience do you have? About 4 years of programming. Almost. 3.5 years in C++. Self-employed equals unemployed. So, I think I will keep the stats on the projectile, to be honest. For now. And if the stats on the projectile become too much, then we change that. That means we can snapshot in the game. But this seems to be the best solution at the moment. Because the code here is very clean. It's very easy to read. I like that a lot. And if we have a problem, like for example, if we don't have an owner, we should delete the projectile. I think. What do we have here? What is this? Emitter. Emit particles. Yeah, that one for example. Depending on the projectile, we should do something else. Totally reasonable just to do it that way for now and only reconsider when you notice it's causing a performance problem. Yeah, I will have ways to performance check certain functions. There's a way in C to create a macro where you can just do, what is it called? A profile function or something? Something like that. There's a way to do this. And then it would write you the timestamp each frame how long this function would take. You can do that with C macros. I've done that in the past. It's very simple. You create a variable on the stack that allocates, like with a constructor and a destructor. And then in the constructor you initialize a timer, and in the it's like a, what is that? An instrumenter. You call that instrumenter. And then I use that macro or that class, whatever I happen to define. It's probably a macro though. To... what is it called? To profile the function blocks. If it's a small one-man team, don't stress about performance until it shows. Still test at scale, but you can end up wasting too much time trying to optimize. Hey Reductor, you have been... yeah, I needed to hear that, I think. Thank you, yeah. We'll do it like this. Yeah. No, but I should still get rid of some of the obsolete stuff. Like this here, for example. Let me quickly fix the problem here. What is this? Create emitter of type. Homing missile. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. Let's build the game real quick and see if it runs. If it does, then I'll do a git commit and push. Target components. We don't need that. We use the components based on... what about this? What is this saying? Previous... What is this saying? Will be initialized after speed... oh, the order. Speed is first, isn't it? Yeah. What a dumb thing. What a dumb, stupid thing. It's so simple. The projectile, depending on what it does, like projectiles, will I have projectiles that... no, I won't. I profile mine with JSON, then dump it into Chrome tracking. I would like to have a graph, a visualized graph later, yes. That I could just look at. Just something like PoE has. Exactly. For each frame I generate a dot on a line, on a graph, and then I can just see how it goes up and down. The different types of things that I track. Let me see. Lockdown. Alright, I think it compiles now, and I think the game will also work. Which means... here's a question for you guys. Maybe you guys have an answer. You see this wind slash? It says physical damage plus 20. And it's actually giving me plus 20 physical damage. Let's say we get rid of this for now, right? What if we do it like this? We have the... we need to do this white. We have the player that has 100 physical damage. Okay. Let's move this here. And then we have the ability. That has 50 physical damage. Plus 50. Okay. This is what we know. And we know both of these store stats. Yeah. What if the ability stores the plus 50, but it also stores the final stats? What does that mean? Well, it stores the final 150 physical damage in the stats. So essentially on the ability, I do the player plus the ability. I do this and then I store the final version. You know, I do this plus this and I store that results in here. Clayman, thank you very much for following. Guys, since you know, you remember how I shelled an apfel? I need to quickly wash my eye because it is starting to itch. I'm somewhat allergic, I think, to apples or something. Okay, the from the apple. I don't know how you call that in English. Apfelschälen. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. That was really uncomfortable. Hello, Real Superco, good morning. And Gabriel, thank you very much for following. Yeah. So, like, you know, guys, I have solutions for everything. I just don't know which one to go with. Because, you know, the thing is, this is what I don't like. I have some stats. No, I should just keep the stats for the ability. And then always do player plus ability. I think that's what I should do. That's what I should do. Yeah. Then whenever I create a projectile, I should get a PS count. Oh yeah, projectile does have stats, yeah. Anyways, let's just do the coding because I think I've been drawing too much, guys. I've been drawing too much and I need to use the code. It's been on my brain for such a long time, and this is also the reason why I wanted to do this. Usually I would like to do this off stream because I have too many solutions to this, you know? We were working on Ice Shot, by the way. Hello, Push, my man. Good morning. What is this? People excited? My man, good morning. Hello. Do you save all of these pictures you make? Maybe look at once the game is finished. No, I don't save them. Maybe I should. I don't know. Change the defense art book. By the way, you guys remember the entire talk we did about stats, right? I'm not gonna explain it to you guys, but just know that there is also a different type of list for stats that is a little bit more efficient, let's say, that only has 8 stats. And then it's like I can plus an entire list of stats plus these 8 specific stats, and then just, you know, let's say I have out of those 8 there's 5 there's physical damage, cold damage, attack speed, attack range. I just add them to their appropriate stats. This is a more focused version of stats. I could also use this list of stats, let's say on the projectile, I guess. Probably not. Oh my god, this is so itchy. But I'm using it on the ability at the moment, which I think is stupid. But okay, we'll do it like this. Cold damage, ice damage. Ice damage next level. By the way, the ability Ice Shot should deal... How much damage should it deal as a base? Let's say 60, and then for every level we get 20 more cold damage. Is that a good way? Is that a good balance? I think if we give it 80 per level, it levels up too high. The damage becomes too crazy. Common writing advice is to kill your darlings. Don't hang on old material too much. Yeah, true. I've been killing old stuff all the time. I just don't know what is better at this point. Like, this is, you know... I guess I have to try it out. See. Cakez, your eye is green. Is that leaf growing out of it? Okay, bro. Don't worry me like this, okay, please. Fork damage. Alright, let's see. Target, stat. Type, base... Add. No, it doesn't do that. Okay. So we don't need another target stat here. Alright. Let's update the Ice Shot. Where is that? Over here. This is what I actually wanted to do today, is to work on these strings. I feel like I should make a rule. Always add a dash at the end. If I need it. Alright, what next? We need cold damage. And we need the double line here. Line and line. And then instead of physical damage, it should say cold damage. And we don't have bleed damage at all. Let's see here. Backslash N? No. There we go. I would build a test example that shows the things killing automatically and see how it works. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Kappa equals gray face, no space. Isn't gray face the hacking game? Okay, let's see how... Oh, shit. It's probably going to complain, right? No? Huh, cool. I wonder what it is using. It's using garbage values for cold damage. Very interesting. Good morning, Dragometh. Hello there, bro. We need to supply the cold damage. Eh? Ice damage. We should call it cold damage. What is the name of the background music? Oh, this is just a lo-fi radio on YouTube, bro. Alright, so we have cold damage going from plus 80 to 100 in the next level. Yeah, this is what I want the ability to be, and Ice Shot I think doesn't need to have a cooldown. But only an energy cost. That is the idea. So no cooldown. And I don't think abilities should have a range at all. Maybe they should. If the ability dot cooldown is greater than 0, then I want to display it. If not, then we'll start out with the energy. Huh. Mem copy per string length, you may as well string copy. String copy. String copy. Mem copy plus string length. Where do you see that? Was that here? Ah. Here? String copy? String copy. It's in standard library though. I don't think I have that. I need string for that, don't I? It is in the header UCRT include. What is that? Hello there. Hey, tic tac boom. Yeah, that one. String copy yes. It takes in a destination and a source, a const character. Oh well, okay. Oh, I guess I do have string copy, huh? By the way, now that I look at this, if I do string copy everywhere, why not just do this outside? What do you guys think? Why not just do it at the very bottom when... And then I save myself this one... I literally save one line of code per case. Can I do char pointer name is null pointer? And then I have to have an if check here, right? String copy save. What if I supply a null pointer here? Will this break? Do you guys know if this will break? That's a giga switch statement. I need that to determine what type of data to set. And I need to call sprint f. I don't think I can do that in an array. Can I? I could, but it's not worth it. You need to null check. If I don't null check, then it will break. I have an assert here anyways. So if I have an unrecognized ID, I get an assertion here anyways, and I suppose I could return instead of break. Maybe that's best. And so I know that I will return in the default case, and therefore this string copy is safe, because I don't need to null check. Name is still made local, it will always be null. It is, yeah, I know that. You are right. I have to go ahead and change every case statement now, that's true. But we are going, this is what I wanted to do today anyways. I wanted to go over all of the abilities and fix them. You know, so it should be okay. Now that I think about it, Huh? Guys, I don't need this at all. I create this ability at runtime. I'm never storing the ability anywhere in a save game or something. And even if I did, in order to display this ability, especially the name, I don't need an array. I just need a string. That's all. I just need to do this. You only need the string ID, no? Yeah, I only need this. Now, the reason why I created this character array in the first place was because I was holding the ability in a piece of memory. And this piece of memory was then transferred, or yeah, it was transferred between a dynamically loaded library and an executable. And whenever I changed the dynamically loaded library, if I had used a pointer to a memory location, that pointer would be invalid. And so I had to use an array, because an array holds the data in no pointer location that will be changing whenever you reload a DLL, right? And so now that I don't need this array anymore, or the pointer, I just need an ID, I can keep reloading the DLL and it doesn't matter. It will always be the same ID. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we do make some improvements, I guess. Both work. I don't need to do this change, actually. I actually don't need to do this change. In large projects, should you create a script that stores all the variables or not? The way I understand that very big engines do this, they have a JSON file where they store this information. Or at least information like duration, cooldown, usage cost. You can do it the same way in C++. During development at least. When you ship the game, that's a different story, because then you might want to optimize. But during development, it is easier for game developers or maybe even artists to go into a JSON file and change, let's say, a string name or like an icon. You know, it's easier for them. They can't really deal with code very much, at least artists oftentimes. In a shipped game, you might find something like this. Oops. And you have, you know, an array of different abilities. And if you want to get one, it would just look something like this. Probably not exactly because of the printf, but it would look something like this. You would have stuff like that in here. I think that actually works. And then this, all of this actually has to be a comma. And then over here, obviously you don't have level, which makes it a little bit different or difficult, but it would look something like that. They're probably in the wrong location or order. Not sure, I think the name is very far down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the order, but this is what it would look like. Could look like. I'm not saying that it will look like that, but that's a possibility. I'm doing a switch case statement, which is also fine. Depends a lot on what framework you're using. Yeah, it works in this case right now, but it might fail when the languages are changed, and in general it's a mistake error. You wouldn't have all your gameplay constants in code. Programmers aren't designers. Yeah, usually you don't have that. Usually you have that outside somewhere. Yeah. But for a small game like this one, and for an indie developer that does everything themselves, I think this is perfect. For me, this is like a JSON file. You know. Read my previous message. Also, mem copy with string length is gonna give you a garbled mess if you don't mem set to 0 the target memory first, as the mem copy command will not set. Yeah, I know that, but I do it here essentially. So yeah, I know about this here. I basically reset the ability to nothing at the very beginning. That's why I knew that this was gonna work. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's update this real quick. Then we don't need to do any mem copies. Memcock. Also, you want to be able to update them without doing library binary changes. But true indies, not really an issue. Also, you know, did you know that I can just reload this and it updates immediately? I have hot code reloading in this. So for me, this is like a JSON file, like a true JSON file actually. When I build this, it takes 1 second to update this in game, and I don't have to close it. Hot code reloading, oh yeah. Guys, how do I delete a line without copying it in Vim? I keep having to reselect this part, and you cannot do that in live. DD, if I do DD, it copies the line, unfortunately. It deletes the line, but it also copies the part that I deleted. Watch. I press DD right now, I pressed paste, it copies that. Copy to another register. Something with delete slash. Unfortunately, so that's why I'm so slow here. Because I have to go back and, you know, I have DD here and then I select this again. I copy. Yeah. Shift delete or something. Okay, I'll try shift delete. So shift D. Shift plus delete also copies. Or shift plus delete also copies. It's really annoying. It's a little bit annoying about Vim. Or that part. 50 keys to find and replace. Listen, Asen. Okay, I have done many find and replaces in my time. Okay, they never worked. Okay. Could I be faster? Yeah, 100%. I agree. But you could see it like this, you know? Right now, you're listening to a YouTube video where someone is just typing away. You know, some people like watching static noise on YouTube. Some people like watching... I hate being interrupted. Hello, Ashenhops. Thank you for interrupting me! Guys, did you see the changes to the attire policy on Twitch? You can no longer do the bar streams, guys. You can no longer imply that you're actually nude. And on top of that, they are working on maybe not showing streams that are labeled as nudity, maybe in the category, but I think, like for example, if you go to just chatting, they are working on streams not showing up there anymore. But I could be wrong on this, but that to me sounds like it would be the death of hot tub streams, right? If they can't be found in the category anymore. What did I step into? I just got here. XD. Hello, Kubile. Nothing. Just a regular programming stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, let me quickly replace this. This is really annoying. Really? If I paste over a selection, it copies the selected part into a register. Watch. I select this, I paste, and then I paste it. How do people work with Vim, man? How do fucking people work with fucking Vim? Like, people sometimes tell me, hey Cakez, how are you so slow? Yeah, because Vim sometimes behaves like a dumbass. Man, what the fuck is this? Why would you do that? There are seasoned programmers who spend 600 plus hours on Vim. The reason why I like Vim a lot is because of the JK keys, you know. Just because of that, I would never do a normal programming session again, because I've never had any wrist issues after that. After using Vim, the only times I got issues is when I started to code a lot and my fingers started to hurt a little bit. But the wrist issues are long gone, which is really cool. Because it makes programming so much more enjoyable. So I can recommend Vim a lot. But it is dumb. Holy shit, is it stupid. Cakez. Are you using the Vim or the NeoVim extension? I'm using the normal Vim extension because the NeoVim extension loads Vim. So I actually have to install Vim on my computer, which makes me so angry that I want to literally take the extension and beat it a bunch. Makes me want to beat the extension to death. I hate that fucking shit. So stupid. And when I did that, it literally fucked up my entire project. I didn't have any keybinds anymore. Everything was gone. And I got so mad. Holy shit. You guys remember. And on top of that, it didn't even work properly. I remember there was one issue that completely destroyed the entire project. I'm not kidding. There was some issue. And we literally had to switch back. But I just don't remember what it was. Search replace, don't worry about Vim. Yeah, I mean, we're almost done. You know, it's just a couple more. This is fucking Programming für Arme in Englisch. Oh man. I wish I knew more English slang words, you know. Like all of these German words come to me, but not the English ones. Yeah, this is programming for Arme, guys. That's what we say in German. It's like programming for the poor. It doesn't really translate very well into English. We're almost done, okay, boys? Just relax. Shield Bash is something we made a couple of weeks ago, okay? Ha! It's also useful is they started using more binds. This one could help too, vimadventures.com. I do not use the plugin in VS Code, just the NeoVim independently. You can also do DS to remove parentheses. Really? How does that work? I select and then DS? Eh? How do I do that? What do you mean DS? DS. No, I cannot press D and then S. Ah, wait. DS and then this. DS, this. Huh. DS, this. Ah, fuck, but I need to get rid of this underscore as well. Cool. Thank you. We are done, guys. We are done. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Strin. Hey, Ash Knobs, my man. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. Cakes, you know, Cakes, all of this could have been done in 1 second if you recorded a macro. You know, Cakes, all of this could have been done if you recorded a macro. Look at me, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Drago. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for the support, brother. Unbind Q, never used macros and never will. I never will use macros either. Listen, I don't want to be the most perfect Vim user. I just want to make a fucking game and I don't want my hands to explode doing that. There we go. Ice shot is updated. Did I build? Can we build? Does it just work? Please, one shot. I changed data, that's why it doesn't work. I changed data, that doesn't count. Changing data requires me to restart. That's fine. It should still just work. Watch. Changing data, we need to do the executable reload. It's gonna work. 100%. Right? Oh man, that is cool. Did you see that? Yeah, this is Ice Shot implemented. I wonder if it works. Wanna test that? This guy has 2 skill points. We can test it. Just gotta cheat some money. Yeah, this is what we did yesterday. Guys, do you think that the menu is, the menu animation, is that a little bit too much? Does it move by too much? Maybe we should do 8 pixels instead of 10? Let's try 8. Hello there, Cheng. Good morning. Holy shit, Mr. Amida. You gotta stop, bro.
You wasted all your money last month, bro.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. But please, dude, please, you need to buy food. You need food and eat. Train must be taken. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it very much, man. How are you doing? Hello, Mr. Cakez. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Robin Hoodster. And we call it menu growth. Menu growth. Oh my god! Whoa! What the fuck am I seeing? Goodness. Holy shit, Magic Works is giving 20 subs. Holy fucking shit. 255? Is that how many subs I have? Holy fucking hell, that's so many. Thank you so much. Holy fucking hell. Yeah, no one actually uses the resubscription with the TTS messages. Cozy pipes. How many someone gifted total? Holy shit, thank you guys. What the hell? Is that level? I think level 10 was our highest, right? If I remember correctly. Thank you guys. And Magic Works, man. Holy shit. I appreciate the support so much. Thank you very much. And Cubert Bullet and Mr. Almeida. Guys, thank you. Hype! And of course, Dragomath. Of course. No cakes can stop fasting. What do you mean, stop fasting? Oh, you mean because I didn't eat anything, just an apple? No, that is why. That is just because I didn't feel very well. I ate a little bit too much. Reductor, thank you very much for following. Alright, so I'm gonna call this menu growth. One sub is one apple? No, I think one sub is 6 apples. It depends on the sub value. Because let's say someone in Russia subscribes, that is less. Like a Russian sub could be an apple. That is 8 though. No wait, that's the description. This is the level, name, heading position. Wait a second. Roots. Okay, I think we use const float here. Let's try 8 instead of 10. Let's see how that looks. To be honest, I don't notice much of a difference between 10 and 8. We could try 6, but at this point, yeah. A German would be a fucking car with all those fucking Mehrwertsteuern. I have a feeling that there's an error. Eh? Aha, needs to be outside. Fine. We'll put this here. Alright, let's see. Makes it a little bit smaller. Guys, do you think this is good enough? That should be fine, right? I'm curious, how long have you been coding on this game already? About a 2.5 years. A little bit under 2.5 years. Finanzamt, fuck you. I still haven't done my taxes. Schlabbermampf. Thank you. And PMD Cat. Holy. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you guys for subscribing. And Schlabbermampf too. Thank you, man. Just code a program to do your taxes for you. Cakez, match. Man, I keep forgetting. I need to call them. I need to call them. I need to call them. I need to fucking call them. I need to call them. They're gonna be angry. Oh my god! Magic works. Thank you so much. What the hell? 10 fucking subs. Choo choo. Oh my god. Man, this is incredible. You are incredibly nice. Holy fucking hell. I don't know what to say, but thank you, man. Magic works. Hallo Herr Cakez, bitte zählen Sie für die letzten 5 Jahre Ihre Steuern, Smiley Face. No, it's just last year. Do you like pirate software now? No, I appreciate it so much, really, I do. Thank you so much. That is incredibly generous. The good old hands and knees phone call to the tax office. I can't log in, guys. I can't log in. I need to call them because my password doesn't work. That's why. Like, I literally wrote down the password and it does not work. I don't know what to do. And so I already failed it 2 times. One more time and it is over. I will lose access. Time to wait 2 months for Elsterbrief. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. You need to wait 2 months. Alright, let me see here. Long shot. Let's do long shot next. Use your wife. She will remember for you. I didn't tell her yet. She knows that I have to call them. I'm pretty sure she assumes that I called them. So yeah, because I told her before, I'm gonna call them. Yep, today. 100%. 100%, boys. Clueless. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. There were so many things, man. God damn it. Like, why did my PSU have to turn off and, you know, damage itself? Like, it's all the... It's the PSU fault. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. Bro. What are you doing? I don't know what to say. Like, thank you. Holy shit, man. First prison stream incoming. Thank you, Magic Works, for gifting another 10 subs. That is 83 subs on the channel in like 2 weeks or something. This is insane. You're incredible, man. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I appreciate the support. I didn't pay my taxes. This is what this is it. This is what happened gone wrong. I will try to wipe cloud for you. I just keep forgetting, man. I just keep forgetting. It's not good. It is absolutely like I'm totally an idiot. Let's call this fist damage. Give it a few years and your wife will stop assuming anything, lol. Your honor, he didn't mean... Just forgot his password. He didn't mean it, he just forgot his password. Yeah, I mean, like, I hate it, you know, that you can't just request a new password. Requesting a new password is them sending you a letter, actually. That's what it is. That's not good. We don't need to get physical damage here. And pierce. We need to add physical damage, which we have. And thank you very much for following, Fair Smo. Thank you, man. The boys in jail love cake. My goodness. No, guys, thank you very much for the incredible support. Especially Magic Walks. I don't know what to say. It's insane. Target stat is nothing. What are taxes? Hello, Laurentium. Laurencio. Do you own an LTD? Why do you have to do the taxes on your own? No, you have to do the taxes in Germany on your own. When you work, you do the taxes once a year. And if you don't, then the Finanzamt, that's what it's called in German. They are like, brother, where's my money? Why didn't you calculate if we have to give you money or you get us money? Every level I get another PS. That's a bit much. But if you use 0.5... I think it's fine, 0.5. What are the tax rates in Germany? It depends on how much you earn, but it's somewhere between nothing to 40%, 45%, something like that. Okay, now we just have to update that. We need to update the description, and then we can get rid of those here. What should be the cooldown? Maybe 5 seconds? In Canada it's crazy high. I still think taking almost half is shit stupid. Half my shit is stupid. It depends on the earnings, right? Yeah, it depends. If you earn a lot, they take more. Yeah. And then it also depends, as far as I know, how much you put out as a company, right? So usually what people do is they buy a lot when they have a company. Holy, holy, holy. We have completed a level 10 hype train, guys. 37%. I think that's gotta be the biggest one. And we got 50 subs and 550 bits. It's insane. Thank you very much for the support. I really mean it. Thank you. Choo choo. You guys are insane. Especially Magic Works. Holy shit. I think it said 7%. Level 14 was the biggest. Really? It was? How do you see that? Fire a strong arrow piercing additional units. Oh, whoopsie. Alright, so here's where we have to add in the stuff. Fuck Cakez and Asendog leave. Oh man, okay, bro. Physical damage. Physical damage, and then we have pierce count. What a neat time to arrive into stream. Hello Meo Meo, long time no see. Same thing here in the USA, companies don't get taxed on expenditures. As far as I know, you have to buy a lot, yeah, pierce count. And then you don't have to pay as many taxes. Yep. Alright, let's see if this works. We just supply the physical damage here. And the physical damage for the next level. And then the pierce count. And the pierce count for the next level. TCAB on sub. Frowny face. Magic works. Thank you very much. Mio has been a long time viewer, yeah? He's one of the first viewers. So always comes in here from time to time. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get back to game development soon, TM, right? Right? Why does it say 3, guys? Is it rounding up? It shouldn't do that. This is bad. Do we have a big brain moment? We actually have a small brain moment because it says 80 to 100 but in a new line. And I don't like that at all. I fit my company with new PCs every year to keep up to date and avoid failures, and added bonus is I don't pay taxes on the money spent on the new machines.
Hey, Taz DJ, can I join your company for like 1 day and you have to gift me a new PC for that year and then I just happen to like quit or something? No. You know, just a hypothetical question there, you know. Yeah.
Okay, now it says 2 to 3. Okay, that's what I want. Good, that is very important that it's floored here. Otherwise it's gonna round up, which is not what we want. Damn it, man! The 100 is on the new line. That's bad. Do I make the ability thicker, guys? You speak like Arnold? Really? DM me your PO box address. Wait, are you real? There's no way you're real. Where do I DM you that? I'll do it, yeah, sure. Do I DM you that on Twitch? There's no way that's real, but you never know, you know? Like, I mean, Discord? Okay. Let me do that. If I don't do it now, I'll forget. By the way, Cuboid Bullet, I just wanted to point out that I really appreciate you taking the time to even write this, you know, about the projectiles. The PO box address is in his Twitch profile below the stream. Yeah, but I mean, I should go and what did you guys do? So yeah, next time, Cuboid, you know. You have to make it so that no one can actually access this. Let me find you in Discord. I think you wrote a message on Discord. Where the fuck was that? Was it in community? me see. Yeah, guys, 1 second. There's no way that this is real, but you never know. This PO box should still work. Unless they wrote me something. Wow, that's terrible. Reply to this. I would write a bigger message, but yeah. I don't believe this, but man, holy shit. Yeah. Goodness. What do you mean it's beautiful? Let me double check on the email. I think they sent me an email once. No. Guys, what is that PO box called in German? Postfach? I think it still works. I need to check something real quick. Okay, I'm very sorry, but I need to check that. I have to do that later. I'll have to do that later, but yeah. I'll do that later, I'm sorry. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. I usually upgrade my PCs, kids' PCs with the old company computers, but their current machines are still fine. Holy shit, this is insane. Anyways, okay. Now, let me see. This is updated. The problem is that physical damage is on 2 lines and I don't like that. I would like this to be on 1 line. Do you think we should make the font a little bit smaller? Ah, it doesn't work though. Fuck, it doesn't work. You're getting cold? What if we make the window a little bit bigger? Let's see here. Description width. I think it's called description width. What if we make it 134? Ah, damn it, the roots don't fit anymore then. Gleb Nexter, thank you very much for following. Of course, then the roots don't fit anymore. But at least physical damage works. Guys, is this too fat? It's fine, right? Doesn't matter. God damn it. Then I have to update the routes, but at least physical damage works. I want this to be in one line. Otherwise it looks bad. Damage instead. DMG. I mean, we could do that. Like this. Oh wow, this looks great. How long have you been worked on this game? Hello Fireblob on YouTube. I've been working on this game for about 2.5 years. A little bit under 2.5 years. And I hope to release it this year. I would like to finally get this game out there and earn some money with this. And then hopefully, you know, keep working on this, but also working on a new game. That would be nice. Good luck. Looks promising. Hey, thank you, man. Well, I hope, you know, because I have done YouTube videos about my game, but it never really gotten a lot of attention. So to me, and I've also done some Twitter posts about the game as well, and those have never gotten any attention. So I'm like secretly I'm thinking that my game will not be that successful. Cakez after releasing his game? Well, I don't think so, to be honest. I'm more conservative when it comes to that because I've seen the reactions to it, you know. Marketing is the hardest part, Emo. Well, it depends. You can make a 5-second clip of your game, and if that part of the game is very, very interesting, you don't have to do anything anymore. The people are hooked at that moment. And so I think I just don't have this 5-second part yet. Or tower defense are truly not that interesting, which I guess is fine. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. It's good to manage your expectations, yeah. Wait for the tax, man. What if the tax police come for you? I will call them tomorrow, I promise. I will call them tomorrow. 100%. Okay, let's do the next ability. We have long shot done. And next is explosive arrow. There we go. The usage cost will be 0. The range we don't need, but the cooldown is also 5. Whoops, not DMG. They will confiscate his game source for collateral. What price are you aiming for with balloons and the other being cheap? I think nobody pays a lot for NTD. I know exactly my price at this point. Like 99% sure. It's gonna be $10. At minimum. If I get everything in the game that I want to put in the game, it's gonna be $10. Very simple. I can tell you exactly why, in case you're wondering why. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have not watched that yet, I've made a new video about how we made Terraria in J. If you guys are interested in that, I've put a lot of time into this. It's a good video. If you are writing formatted text, then you should consider format lib instead of sprint if it is more performant and type safe. How is it more performant? Interesting. Techinas. Which C++ version are you using? 20. I'm using C++ 20. It's this here. Let me find it. 1 year core defense numbers learnings. There's a person on Steam that made a game called Core Defense. The game looks like this. And you have different types of upgrades to choose from. And it costs 10 euros. It is mostly positively rated, sitting at about 300 reviews, and it was released 2020. As you can see, the game is not that complex. But you have a way, I guess, of setting certain difficulties. Okay. And this guy has written a postmortem where he talks about the numbers. And he has earned about $72,000 in the first year. If I earn that in my first year, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I'm hoping that if I set a similar price, I'm hoping that I will be able to earn close to that if I get everything into the game that I would like to get into the game. Hopefully. Bloons today is only 14 euros and goes to a few bucks on sale with a lot more content. Yes, I know that. I know that. That is true, but I also have different types of content. Okay, alles klar. Yeah. Okay, guys. As I told you before, I have positive news. For those of you who don't know, I have a brother and he has gotten his child yesterday. Her wife gave birth to their child yesterday. And so today I have to leave a little bit earlier to look at the child, you know, and pet it a little bit and say hello into the world. So I have to unfortunately turn off the stream early today so we can go there. But I'll send you over to someone else who is streaming. Another icing. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Are you the cool or the weird uncle? I'm the cool one. Yeah. But I appreciate everyone watching. It also has, however, FM Lib, however, some of the stuff you're still done at runtime, not to mention that it adds a lot of heap allocations and other shit, plus increase your compile times a lot. Because it uses SCD string and other shit that Cakez doesn't use. Oh, I see. Okay, anyways. Okay. I'll send you over to, what do you want? Dev Spudgers? Adrian Learns? You wanna watch Adrian Learns? It's Adrian.gs. He changed his name to Adrian Learns. Next up. Thank you, Ben. Why does stream end so early today? I just explained. My brother has a baby. So I'm gonna say hello to the baby. It's newborn. Have fun with the baby. I'm gonna toss it around. I'm just gonna say hello to the baby. That's what. That's all. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it's a little bit of a short one. And I'll be online tomorrow, same time, same place, and we will continue. I will probably continue with the renaming of the ability, so not that much content, okay? I will probably just continue with this and then maybe think a little bit more about, you know, the damage numbers, how I want to calculate them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. You have a great day, everyone. Peace. Bye-bye. And on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, you have a great day. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Let me see. Let me see. Excuse me. Oh my god. Eine Sekunde bitte, ja? Gib mir eine Sekunde, bitte. Bitte gib mir eine Sekunde. Warte.
Ach, du guckst das.
Na, warte, bitte. Gib mir bitte eine Sekunde.
Hast du das ausgemacht, die Kamera?
Nein.
Nein?
Warte, bitte. Oh. I mean, it's the same number. Holy. But holy. Ich will das eben zu Ende machen, dann habe ich meinen Kopf auch frei. Okay. Well, it updates on its own, I guess. Okay, cool. Ich hab Schmerzen, ey.
Kein Kopfschmerzen.
Es wird wahrscheinlich besser. Ich habe jetzt nur alles auf einmal so ein bisschen gemanagt. Ich habe ein Video gemacht.
Gut, wir haben jetzt keine Zeit. Sehr schön. Heute Abend. Andere Hose. Siehst du, wie schick ich heute aussehe?
Okay, ich muss kurz ins Klo. Ja, lass mich das hier
Also ein
ausmachen.
bisschen leer, ein bisschen Parfüm.
Hab ich.
Nee, mach mal. Bitte. Ja. Weißt du, was ich ja letztes Mal gegessen habe? Nein, gestern Abend habe ich da am 19. Fischmettbrötchen verladen. Das, was ich heute gegessen habe, ist ein Snack. Ja. Chill. Was hast du dir benutzt? Ja, und ein bisschen Parfüm.
Nein, ich werde kein Parfüm
Okay.
Mädchen.
Oh mein Gott, ich hab da gerade Fehler.
Was denn?
Oh mein Gott. Das ist nicht mehr Spaß. Aber ich liebe das doch.
Nein, du checkst es. Der auch. So, brother. Okay, I forgot to turn off the stream. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Turn on. Okay, sorry guys about this. How's that even possible? Peace. Thank you for watching. You forgot to turn off the stream. Peace. Goodbye.